I remember when time was hard. They left my brother scarred. Pop a perk and I'm going to Mars. We used to ride.
Welcome to the Burne Boys podcast. We're not a sports podcast, but we will probably talk about sports a lot. This is Wade. I am John. And today we're going to talk about all things All-Star Weekend, the skills challenge, three-point contest, dunk contest, and of course, Giannis's weirdly perfect All-Star Game performance. So we'll start with the skills challenge. So this had Luka, Sabonis, Randall, Vucevic, CP3, and Robert Covington. Bro, before it started, so I was listening, it was the TNT guys, but D-Wade instead of Chuck. And they talked to Robert Covington, and they had this whole segment on, they were like, yeah, you're underrated. Like, you're getting so much hate. Like, you're the least likely to win on, like, DraftKings and FanDuel, like, all the betting sites and stuff, like, plus 800, which isn't very likely. And they're like, so, like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to silence the crowd tonight. And then he had this whole thing, which was actually cool. He, like, donated a bunch of money to, like, his HBCU school, Tennessee State. So that was dope. But I was, like, hype. I was like, let's go. Covington's about to get this dub. He was talking not talking smack, but he, like, seemed dumb confident. And he loses first round of Vucevic. It was so sad. I was like, bro, no. I was so excited for Covington to win. Just all the dudes were like, you know what? I'm switching my bet to Covington. Like, all the dudes on the panel, he didn't even make it out the first round. It was so sad. But yeah, I definitely did. Like, Sabonis won. I definitely didn't expect Sabonis to win. It's literally Sabonis and Vucevic. Like, Shaq said it's a big man's competition now. What do you think about that?
I agree with it because I watched the last year's one, and I think Vucevic won that one.
Yeah, probably. I think that's right.
So, big man taking over.
Yeah, I mean, and in their defense, like, there was only, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 people, and 3 of them are big men.
Didn't they do like 2 bigs? Didn't they do 2 bigs to start off with?
Yeah, it was Sabonis versus Randall were the first 2.
Yeah, and then like Chris Paul and Luka were like, they got a bye round. Like, they didn't.
Yeah, and they both lost. Luka
like,
didn't try at all.
I know,
bro.
like, why do they? What's the point of doing the challenge if you're not gonna try? I don't understand that.
I don't know. They were talking about that too. They were like, the younger guys like aren't, like, they try to be so cool with it. Luka
That's what I'm
was
saying.
definitely. If
you ever go to
like Luka just doesn't care.
Right. They remind me of like high school basketball game warm up lines. Like, if you ever go there, the kids try to act so cool. Like, bro, you're not even gonna be warm for the game.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good point though, because like in high school, I was definitely not thinking about getting ready for the game when I was in warm-ups. I was literally just trying to like look cool when I did my layup and slap the backboard. Like, I wasn't like trying to do stuff to get me ready for the game. Versus college, like, you do stuff that you think is going to help you get ready for the game. That's actually funny. Shaq had a good line though. Other than the big man line, he was like, if you have an itch at the last of your name, you can shoot the ball.
Oh, yeah,
He's like, Mirotic, Vucevic, Maravich,
Stojakovic. I was dying when he said that.
Literally, I was like, that's actually facts, bro. I can't think of a single one. Freaking Mirotic. I don't think there's any itches that couldn't shoot.
Right.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's the skills challenge. Shout out Sabonis. He earned it. And he wasn't even supposed to be an all-star either.
Who did he replace?
He wasn't.
AD?
AD.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Anyway, the three-point contest, obviously, Steph Curry dominated.
Yeah, my boy Kenny Smith is about to have an orgasm when Steph was shooting, bro. I thought of the Hornets announcer as soon as Kenny started talking and hyping Steph up because, hey, Steph was going crazy. What did he have that first round, like 31?
31, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They kept mentioning the Larry Bird thing. Did you hear about that story with Larry Bird in the three-point contest when he like came in? He said, "Who's playing for second?"
Yeah, who's playing second?
Yeah, I don't know. Jaylen Brown, I was surprised that he was even in the competition. Obviously, he can shoot. I guess they just maybe they were trying to get mainly people that were playing in the All-Star game as well,
right?
Or maybe they only got people that played in the All-Star game as well. Actually, that's probably why.
Yeah,
because like Joe Harris wasn't in it, and
right.
he would normally. I think he had one or two, but yeah, the second round was so close though. I like to imagine Steph just wanted.
I thought Mike Conley was gonna get him.
Yeah, it was 27-28. I imagine Steph like just wanted to make it interesting. He's like, all right, I'm gonna just save it to the last shot and we'll see. Like he doesn't actually care that much if he wins it, but of course Steph won that, bro. All right, the slam dunk contest. All right, I'm gonna share my screen.
Punch in the name. That way nobody can give like a 9.
I like that ending rule though, like how the judges just decide.
Yeah,
what the
just
best
pick a
dunk
winner.
was.
Yeah, just pick a winner. I like that too.
The D Wade rule, they said.
Yeah, they have me dying.
Like that is hard.
Right. And he dunked it with his left hand. That's not even a strong hand.
I know.
It's tough.
And it wasn't. There was no question if the ball was going in or not. Like this dude punched it in.
Right.
That's just very clean dunk. And I'm pretty sure he won like high school. I feel like he was in like the McDonald's All-American dunk contest and stuff. I remember seeing his highlights in high school of him in dunk contests.
Yeah, he went to Sierra Canyon. I remember my roommate in college telling me about this kid. And just his 1 foot bouncer was crazy.
All right, Obi. Yeah, he apparently Zach LaVine did that in like the warm-up lines last week. But I mean, obviously, I didn't know that, and they were like getting mad at the judges for not knowing that. Somewhat, I'm like, you can't really judge it based on that. Most dunks have been done before. I feel
Was
like.
that Zach LaVine clip on YouTube or social media? Because they were saying it was on social media.
Yeah, it was on. I mean, it's on YouTube now, obviously, but I think it was like on Twitter. It went off. I never saw it until after this.
Go get that. He's 6'3". Go get that.
I thought that dunk was really overhyped right there.
Yeah. I just think that it's because he's 6'3", and he's just showing how high he jumped. But like,
yeah, but
in my opinion, any dude in the competition can do that first try without even practicing.
Right. And I thought it'd been cool if he like hung on the rim.
Yeah. Like I really think that just any athletic dude that can jump that high could have done that dunk.
Right.
You don't even have to play basketball.
Oh my.
Oh, man, come on. I'm done, man. I'm not even going to vote in. I'm not going to give any numbers.
This is where you start wondering about the judges and whether they consider.
This is like that was like his 4th attempt or 3rd attempt.
He came out with a plan, Kenny. He couldn't execute it.
Yeah, but you can't.
And then he just gave up and just said he's going to fly.
Yeah. He got up though.
Yeah.
Birdman.
Birdman.
I love Birdman. I love you. You out there listening.
Try to do, then do something simple and go back home, and all my fellas is like, what are you doing? What were you doing?
The 2000.
I love the T-Mac jersey.
I like that T-Mac. I didn't like this dunk. First of all, if you're gonna recreate the dunk, you gotta jump the same way T-Mac did. He jumped the opposite way.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Yeah.
And I thought
Seems
T-Max
like-
was way cleaner too because he brought it a lot lower. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just like
I
T-Max.
had to have a plan. I had 6 dunks, 7 dunks.
Yeah, his was like at his waist. T-Max was like on his knees.
Vince Carter said he had no plan. He was like, I'm just gonna. When he got out there, he felt something. I didn't have that. Tracy McGrady hit them heels. He hit them shoelaces.
Ernie, to me, it's important
That's.
that he puts on a great
I think that was the highest score of the night. That
Right.
dunk.
now because the judges remember what you did before. Paying homage to his pops.
This one was cool.
Over my dad, he's only 5'11".
I
I
like
just
this
don't like
one.
when people jump over people and then they push off.
Yeah.
But like the cuff and the window,
That was why it wasn't.
Kenny, stop it, Kenny.
hard.
Kenny, Kenny, you know what, Kenny? Can't miss a dunk.
And what I'm talking about, what these guys are giving out, that's a 10. That's a 10. But he wound it up. Look, he winds it up. He doesn't just go ahead and throw it in. He winds it up. That's a windmill, one-hand windmill cuff, floating in the air. That's a 10.
That's cool. He brought his dad out.
Yeah, I didn't know his dad was
Yeah. Now, see,
like a famous dunker.
A 9, yes, I agree with.
You know what I would have done if I was Obi Toppin? I'd have had my dad dunk it, catch it through the rim, and then I'd dunk it out there. Oh. Come on, boy. Let's go. Get up. Get up for New York City.
When he
I
missed,
think that
like when he missed that first attempt, I saw him when he was at Dayton dunk between the legs in a game. But then, like, he went out there and he missed it. I was like, bro, how you do it in a game on a fast break?
Probably so much pressure on this.
That's true.
I don't know.
And I just think it's weird when dudes, like, in the dunk contest, like, they run with the ball. Don't you think that's kind of weird instead of, like, dribbling it normally? Or you don't throw it?
So
he put his hand by the rim. He kissed the rim.
I thought this was really cool. I didn't know what he did at first. So I thought he was just trying to like get his head high.
Yeah, the replay made that dunk a lot better.
Yeah.
It's just a regular dunk.
I think that this dunk contest sucks because they ain't got no fans. Because like after they dunk, they don't get hyped. Like, so like when you don't get hyped, I didn't feel like getting hyped. I don't know. It was weird vibes.
He almost kissed it.
Every kiss begins with K.
He almost kissed it. He almost kissed it.
He looks so young in like the replays and stuff. This man, like, how old is he? Like 20.
That's crazy though. That looks better in slow.
How old is Anthony Simons?
I'm going with Simon.
He's 21. 21.
Five gentlemen and
Anthony Simons.
3-2. It is Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons.
As the AT&T Slam Dunk champion over Obi Toppin.
All right, that was it. I thought Cassius Stanley should have been in the finals over Obi. That was my takeaway on the dunk contest. It was, I don't know, it wasn't as exciting because we've been spoiled with Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon for a couple years and Derek Jones Jr. So
yeah, I agree
these
with
guys
you.
just can't jump like them.
I agree with you.
I think it was like somewhat creative, but I mean, I agree though about the fans. Like, it's definitely hard because like that's what you expect when you're a dunker. Like every time you're used to like your whole life, every time you dunk, everyone goes crazy if it was a good dunk. This is like, I don't know. It's
like
just different.
How many fans do they have in the building? Because I saw like Steph Curry's wife sitting baseline, but other than that, like
Yeah, I feel like it was like you could get like your family in and maybe like very close friend or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was even like 1,000, maybe like 1,000 people there. I don't know. But yeah, the AllStar game was sick though. Like that was I normally like jump in and out of watching it. I was just like very into that one. I was upset that LeBron like didn't try at all. He shot like, I think he shot 7 shots and then just didn't play anymore because I think he didn't want to be there. But
yeah, why? Well, his team blew the brakes off of him. Like they would like stomp him out every quarter.
Yeah. It was just sick. So like Steph and this was like the vibe of the game.
I saw that.
Yeah, Steph and them were like hitting a bunch of threes, and then they showed like a picture of Dame. He hadn't gone in yet because he wasn't a starter, and Steph had just hit like 3 threes. Harden with like both teams were going back and forth, and they're like, "Oh, I know Dame is chomping at the bit to get in there." Dame gets in there, just pulling from Curry range, I guess Dame range, but it was sick.
Did you see the end of the game when these motherfuckers were literally pulling like behind the fucking line? Like I don't think people realize how hard that is to do just casually pull up from half court. Like god damn.
Like the level you have to be, and they like didn't. I don't think they didn't airball a single one of those, and they shot probably 6 total of like the half court range shots, and they didn't airball. Like it was all rim. Like it looked like if a normal person shot like a free throw.
Right.
Like, that's how close
they just
the
make
shots
it look
were.
Effortless.
I like the thing that they did. Like you have to win. It's the first team to score 24, like plus the leading team score. You know what I'm talking about? Like for the fourth quarter. I like that because it like plays to a certain number, but they literally had to outscore them by like 40 points to win the game. The Durant's team. So I was like, this is not even going to be possible in this one. No, I feel like normally the AllStar games are a little closer at least.
Well, yeah, KD didn't play. Joel didn't play. I don't know if they're missing any other players on that team, but
they got who'd they get for Joel? They got Joel and Ben were out. But LeBron drafted Ben and got not Sabonis. Who'd LeBron get? I don't remember.
What had me dead in the draft is when LeBron said, "I'm gonna go with some size." Who'd he say? Who'd he pick when he said that, and then just left 7'7" Rudy Gobert standing, left him dry?
No one wanted those guys, man.
Hey.
I think he got Conley. I think he got Conley, probably. I don't know, but yeah, no, he didn't. No one wanted Gobert, bro, or Mitchell. I think I don't know, they're both just like really solid players. And in the All-Star game, you always like draft the player that's like insanely good at something. Like Steph is insanely good at shooting. Same with Dame. Like Donovan Mitchell is just like well-rounded.
Right.
Gobert's like a good defensive player, and you're like, no one's playing defense in the first place. So like, I don't know. They just like LeBron and KD didn't like not think they're good. They're just like, I don't really want to draft them. I want to get like Jason Tatum, who's gonna shoot every shot. Like,
Right. I think the All-Star games is built for like shooters and dunkers. So I thought my boy
Yeah.
Zach LaVine was gonna go off because that's all he does is shoot and dunk. Motherfucker got 5 points. I'm like, damn, bruh.
You know how much Bradley Beal had though? He had 26.
Did he?
Yeah, 10 for 16 from the field. I didn't know he had that much either. I looked at the stats earlier and I was like, wait, when did he have 26? But I guess he was just quiet.
I remember seeing a highlight of him dunking, and Flight was just like, that's the league leading scorer. Fake stats. He's such a casual. I'm like, Flight, I really hope one of these NBA players pull up on you one day and see if you keep that same energy.
Bro, he could never like do a like, I know he streams, but like if he did like a podcast or like an interview with an NBA player, he could never do it because I know he's not actually how he acts. Like he like puts on a character. He wouldn't be able to keep that character. Like if LeBron's like, bro, are you being serious right now? And he's like, bro, you're Steph's son. Like I don't think he could do that to like these, like be that like dumb / disrespectful to like their face. I don't think he could do it.
Right.
It's too much. He couldn't troll them like that to their face. But Giannis had the best game of his entire life. He's probably not going to hit another 3 the rest of the year now. He used all of them up. All 3 of them. Bro,
I saw the step back in the corner. I saw the bank. Yeah, he was
Bro, the bank, so I think he was 14 for 14. He was 60 for 16 overall, but he was 14 for 14 and everyone and they were like talking about it. Kenny Smith was, they're like, "Oh, he might like set the record." Oh, he already set the record. They're like, if he like stays perfect and he doesn't miss anymore, then like he'll really set a record that no one might beat. And this man catches a 3 and goes up to shoot it, and I'm literally audibly, I'm like, no.
That's what they were saying too.
And Kenny said no. I was like, I bet the whole country was yelling no, and it glassed in. I was like, don't shoot anymore, Giannis.
Yeah.
I think he maybe dunked one more, but that was so funny, bro. Other than that, it was like to end the first quarter or to end the second quarter. It was probably the second quarter because they won by 19, 60-41. But Steph and Dame just like hit back-to-back half-court shots just like because they can. Like I think Dame shot one, missed it, and then he was like, all right, I'm going to shoot a half-court shot again.
That's crazy confidence, bro. Like he missed from half-court, and then he literally did it the next possession.
I know.
I peeped
like,
that. I was like, damn.
His 3-point, his half-court shot is like me if I catch a open shot at the top of the key. I'm like, okay, I missed that one. All right, I'm gonna hit this one. I ain't missed 2 in a row. His is like, I don't miss 2 half-court shots in a row. It's so crazy. And Steph's just like, oh, all right, I guess we're doing that then, and then hits a 2.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. And Dame finished the game with one like from the logo, and then right after that. Oh, I think then Steph missed one, and then Dame hits like a half-court shot for the game, like 2 in a row. I'm like, bro, how are these guys? Like, was it just obviously Giannis got lucky because he ain't going 3 for 3 from 3, but then he was just dunking, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But Steph and Dame both shot 8 for 16 from 3, and they were pulling crazy threes. Like, is it just? Do you think it was just luck, or it was like they're just like relaxed and like this is what they do if they're shooting around or playing a pickup game?
That's
like,
what I think it was. They were just relaxed. And Steph was already warm from lighting them up in a 3-point contest. So you know he's already feeling good and confident.
Dame came in cold and he's still
That's what I'm saying.
He's
coming off the bench. Just pulling.
That's the difference of like people that play pickup and they go super hard and they lead their team in scoring and they win, and people are like, dang, like that dude could go to the league. No, because this dude, Steph and Dame, are not even trying, and they're playing way higher basketball than any pickup game is, and they're just cashing out, like walking through the motions. Like,
right.
It's just such a different league.
NBA skill gap is so big. Like when I stay in Columbus, so I went to the pro-am game out here, and Trey Burke was playing. Like he's like a solid role player in the NBA. But, like, in that Pro-Am league, he looked like motherfucking Michael Jordan out there. Like, the skill gap was just so different. Like it was just like the little things, like the way he was dribbling the ball. Like it looked like Kyrie compared to all the other dudes. It was just eye opening. I was like, dang, this is why they're professionals.
Bro, we used to have John Henson, who played at UNC, he's not on the Bucks anymore. He might not even be in the league anymore, but he was on the Bucks for a few years. But he's from Tampa, and so he used to run with us during the off season a bunch, and he would kill us. And like in the NBA, he's exactly a rebounder, a shot blocker, and a dunker. Like you're not allowed to do anything else, set ball screens or whatever. But that's it. This man's pulling up for threes, like crossing, spin moves, dunking, like all this, like a full developed game. But then just, I guess when it comes to NBA, he can't do it as well as like obviously Giannis and like other dudes on his team. I'm like, that's so crazy that like he will kill us. And we think that we do this for a living. Like he really does this for a living. Like it's so different.
Right. It's
like,
a big difference.
Like how good you have to be to, like obviously all the guys on the AllStar game are like the go-to guys on their team. Like how good you actually have to be a go-to guy in the NBA is just, people talk trash about like Paul George or like all these, and I do too. I'm guilty of it, but like they talk trash, but like if they're the guy on an NBA team, like they've proven themselves that you can shut up about them, honestly. But anyway, that's all I had on the All-Star weekend. I just wanted to run through it real quick in case some of our viewers, some of our subscribers had missed the game and wanted to catch up real quick on it. Thank you guys for watching episode 8 of the Burne Boys podcast. Like 8. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. We're at 24 subscribers. We're trying to hit 25 subscribers by the end of this year. So hit that subscribe button, like, comment if you want us to, got any topics you want us to talk about, and I'll pass it to Wade. Wade, you got anything for us?
Nope, you covered it all, my brother.
Bet. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Yes,
Peace.
Sir.
They cross me like hot sauce. Nigga, we got sold out. Play with my game, you get knocked off.